Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to my Let's Play series of TF2, my tutorial series. Today we're going to go over the Demoman, and I already have him set up for us to play with him. I have my cosmetic items already on, they don't affect anything, they're just for show, and I have the base weapons on. But before we go in and start playing, this time I'm actually going to talk about the different weapons that you might find first, because last episode I talked about the newer weapons in the middle of a game, and we got kicked from the server. So I might as well do it in the beginning before we get into a server. So this one is just another version of the standard grenade launcher. Oh, and since I haven't shown you gameplay yet of the Demoman. For those of you who don't know, his grenade launcher has indirect fire. It's the only gun that can indirectly fire in the game. Well, it's a little bit different now, but from a baseline perspective, if everyone just had the default weapons, he's the only character that had indirect fire from the beginning of the game. And he can fire 4 grenades with it. They can bounce off of walls, they have a short little fuse and they blow up. If you hit someone directly with it, it'll instantly blow up. That sort of thing. So, the first new grenade launcher they gave him, they didn't give him a new one for quite some time, is the Lock and Load. It has a 20% damage bonus and a 25% projectile speed. That means the grenades fire faster, or reach the target faster, I should say. It has a 50% smaller clip, which means it has 2 rounds in a clip. The grenades, they blow up if they hit a surface. They don't bounce off of things anymore. And they'll do extra damage to yourself if they blow up really close to you. The loose cannon, I actually haven't played with very much, but I'll just read it anyway. Cannonballs have a fuse time of 1 second. Fuses can be primed to explode earlier by pressing down or holding the fire key. Cannonballs push players back on impact. Cannonballs do not explode on impact. Minus 50% damage when it hits a surface. But the other items for this slot are these boots kind of things. They give plus 25 extra health and 100% increased turning control while charging. We'll get to that in a moment. These are both the same. They just look different. Sticky bomb launcher. This one you can stick 8 sticky bombs onto the ground or on ceilings or on walls. And if you right click, you can blow them all up at once. Oh, excuse me. So it's one of the most useful weapons the Demoman has. Debatably even more useful than his standard grenade launcher. Scottish Resistance was the first one they added to this slot. It has a 25% faster firing speed. You can just lay the mines down faster. 50% max secondary ammo. It means it has more ammo, basically. Pretty self-explanatory. Plus 6 max pipe bombs out. So with the regular sticky bomb launcher, you can only put down 8. This one you can put down 14. And detonate sticky bombs near the crosshair and directly under your feet. So instead of the sticky bomb launcher that blows them all up, this one blows up the ones that you're pointing at, or if they're under you. And that's so you can use the bombs to jump, do a Demoman jump and get higher in the air. And your sticky bombs will blow up enemy sticky bombs. But it has a 0.8 second slower bomb arm time. So unlike this one that you can use as your primary weapon if you wanted to, you can just fire it and blow it up right in front of you if you wanted. This one you have to wait 0.8 seconds. It's quite a while actually. And the sticky jumper is a version of this that just doesn't do any damage to you, but also doesn't do any damage to enemies. That's basically what this means. And so that's all there is really for the sticky bomb launchers. I don't think there's any other ones. But the other items for the slot are the shields. And one of them is the Charge and Targe. It has 50% fire resistance on the wear, 40% explosive damage resistance on wear, and immune to the effects of afterburn. That's if pyros catch you on fire, you don't take damage from the fire being on you. When you right click with it, you charge the enemy. That's the charge I was talking about earlier. And without those boots, you just charge in a straight line. With the boots, you can kind of control where you're going a little bit better. And at the end of the charge, I think you do a little bit of damage, just defaultly hitting them. But you also get crits with your melee weapon when you do that. So yeah, this one's really good if you have to fight pyros and soldiers, because you get a lot of damage resistance against those guys. But you're giving up your mine launcher, which is a pretty big deal, because the primary grenade launcher isn't the greatest. The Splendid Screen is another version of the shield. Has less fire and explosive resistance, 20 and 50%. And 20 and 15%. And can deal charge impact damage at any range. So unlike this one where I think just at the end of your charge you do some extra damage when you hit people with the shield, this one that'll do damage to them no matter how close they are. And it also does 70% extra damage when you do hit people with it, so worth noting. And then the melee weapon for him is the bottle. Although most of the class's melee weapons were the same, more or less, other than like the scout, which he attacks faster and has less damage. The Demoman's, though it's not explicitly said anywhere, it's really hard for some reason to hit people with the bottle. And I don't think it's programmed that way. I don't think it's actually a short weapon, but it feels to me like it's a short weapon. And I think the developers obviously agreed to it because all the other Demoman's weapons that he got later are freaking gigantically long. So generally, as soon as you get one of these weapons, you should probably switch the bottle out because the bottle is just terrible. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it is. So the first one they added was the Islander. And actually, we're going to look at this one because this one's text is getting cut off the screen. It's the same weapon. But it doesn't have random critical hits, and you get minus 25 max health. So that seems like a pretty bad deal, but it has a large melee range. I think it's like twice the range of a regular melee weapon. And every person you kill with it, you get extra speed and health. And that stacks up to like your 5th kill. And you'll be able to run almost as fast as a scout, have almost as much health as a heavy. So you can make up for your lost health that way. And also, with the random critical hits thing, if you charge people with the charge and charge, you get those critical hits for a little bit, and you can get critical hits that way. So that's what most of his other weapons are based off of, more or less, is the Islander is like kind of the baseline. We have the Nessie's 9-iron, which is exactly the same as the Islander, it just looks funny, because it's a golf club. I think it came out like... Oh, I wanted to say it came out when BioShock came out, but I'm not 100% sure on that anymore that I think about it. I think it used to have a reference to BioShock in its description, but it's gone now. If you guys have played that game all the way through, you know what I mean about that. The Scotsman's Skull Cutter does 20% more damage, minus 15% more move speed. Generally, you don't really want to use this one because the Demoman's already a slow class. Behind the Heavy and Soldier, he's the 3rd slowest. Can kind of make up for it with the charge and charge, but yeah, it's not a good time to be moving even slower. Some of these other ones I haven't quite used as much. The Cloud of Moor is one of them. You get to charge for a little bit longer distance, 0.5 more seconds of charge. No random critical hits, and not quite as much max health penalty, but it doesn't collect heads. I guess this one doesn't collect heads either, but the 9-iron does. Then we have a few items that are just for many classes, the Conscientious Objector and the Frying Pan. As I've talked about with the other classes, I have them on all the classes. The Half Satachi and Pain Drain are usable by both the Soldier and Demoman. The Half Satachi, when you kill someone, you get all your health back. But once you pull it out, you can't put it back away until you kill someone with it, which can be pretty tricky to do that. And the Pain Train gives you +1 capture rate and 10% bullet damage vulnerability. So you'll be able to cap as fast as a scout, but you take more damage from bullets. Persian Persuader. This is another one of the swords that are Demoman only. 100% increased charge recharge rate, so your charge rate regenerates a lot faster before you can use it again. All ammo collected becomes health, which that seems like a pretty good thing, but that's actually a good and bad thing, you might imagine, because now you can't gather. You can't gather ammo now unless you use like a dispenser. So yeah, no random critical hits. That's standard fare. Scottish Handshake is just another version of the bottle, so you're probably not going to want to use it. It's just a different look to it. Basically, it doesn't do anything special. The Ula Pulo Caber. High yield Scottish face removal. A sober person would throw it, so it's a grenade that you punch people with. Blows up, it does a lot of damage to you and a lot of damage to the enemy. I think it used to be it automatically killed you when you used it, but I think now it doesn't necessarily kill you, but still it does a ton of damage to you. But we're not going to use those yet, since I just want to show the baseline stuff. Get into a game here. Excuse me. I have a sore throat. I got sick Thursday, and that's one reason I haven't been posting lately. Is I was gone for one thing. I was gone at my dad's house till Friday. I finally came back, but on Thursday I got sick because I had a get together with my friends and family and stuff, and we played video games on consoles that were system linked. Of course, everyone was sharing controllers. And then on top of that, we were eating nachos with our fingers, so I'm sure I got sick that way. I guess we'll go blue team. Demoman. I gotta let my dad know him. Okay. This is actually a really good map for the Demoman, because the enemies are over there. They spawn right over there. We can just use our indirect fire with these grenades to rain damage down upon them. Okay, now there's a train. Oh, scout. We're really bad at killing scouts, by the way. The Demoman has a really hard time hitting the scouts because they're so fast. Okay, now let's... You can hear when you hear that dinging noise, that means I'm doing damage to the enemy. But this is what the Demoman's for. He's for raining damage down upon the heads of the enemies, even though you can't see them. You'll notice that even though... Spy. Even though the look of... Hold on. Was in a little bit of a tough spot there for a minute. Oh, we're getting attacked. And we're about to die. You'll notice that even though the model for the Demoman's grenade launcher it's a 6-shooter grenade launcher, like most are, he only has 4 rounds in the clip. I think it's pretty dumb, to be honest. Because 4 doesn't seem like enough. But, I'm guessing that it probably did used to have 6 when they first started the game, and they had to nerf it. You can also notice that we only have 16 rounds otherwise, outside of the clip, so... You're really limited with the ammo in this weapon. That's why it's such a big trade-off to trade off your mine launcher for the shield. Oh, there's a lot of people. And a spy. Okay, we got ganked by everyone there. I don't know where my allies are at. But yeah, I got sick and now it feels... I'm at the tail end of it by now, but... It feels like there's something stuck in the back of my throat, which is really weird. I think I just realized I'm recording this in 1080p. Which is kind of a good thing, but it's also kind of bad. Because it's going to take up a lot of hard drive space. But oh well.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
To make sure to fix that before the next Let's Play. Switch it back to 720. It's really hard to hit scouts. Because they're fast. We don't fire directly at the enemy. Haha, I got him. He stood still though. That's pretty much the only reason. And I'm dead. Obviously we picked our own team to be on. And it doesn't help that people on Team Fortress 2 always switch their teams to be on whichever one's the best. Which I'm guilty of it too, but I only do it because everyone else does it. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't want the enemies to get a kill for me because we're not gonna win. You might want to do that yourself too when you're playing and the enemy team's about to win. Kill yourself so that way they don't get the point for your kill because they'll kill you at the end of the round. Wow, did that scout not even notice that was a spy? I think he did. Okay, so now we're on the defense. We're on red team now. So now we're going to make more use of the mine launcher because the mine launcher is really good for defense. And ideally the Scottish resistance is even better for defense, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So you could put them on the floor, but then they'll see those a lot easier than they will seeing those. They're probably still going to see them, but still better off to do it that way.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
And we're going to stay down here on, since we can indirectly fire. It'll keep us out of the line of fire a little bit more, but we'll still be able to hit them. You really want to switch the bottle out as soon as you get one of the sword weapons, because the swords are just all around better.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Try to get more mines up there. I'm getting shot by snipers. Gotta recover some health and reload our weapon. That's the other hard... Oh, man, he got a headshot? He was a little bit quick with that headshot. Switch to the better weapons here soon. Now they're pushing. Oh, I forgot to mention that we have 175 health, which is a decent amount. Whoa! Dope. Scout took the health line one. A lot of people are actually playing Demoman on both teams. Oh, actually, we have two. That's not too bad. Teams are getting stacked again, though, so that sniper is suspiciously good, I have to say. Look at this go on. It's a tad bit fishy. Remember, I got headshot at the start, and it was a little bit fishy. You got the headshot off that quick. So we can put a bunch of sticky grenades next to the cart. Snipers are annoying. Oh, we actually killed someone with a bottle. How about that? Well, another problem with the Demoman is his reload times are really steep. Okay, there's an enemy base up in here. Who even shot me? So yeah, this is one of the good things for Demoman to do. Oh wow, I just killed a lot of people with my mines. It's shooting into the windows and stuff. Okay, we are starting to run out of time, so we're going to switch to the better weapons. Actually not going to switch the grenade launcher. I'm going to switch to the strange one, just because it levels up. I'll switch to the Scottish Resistance. And then we'll grab,
You will stand next to that cart, or I will stand you next to that cart.
Vintage Islander, I guess. I have a little bit less health now, which is kind of sad. We don't really need that teleporter. Let's see what we can... Just trying to blow up any base that might be in there. Oh! Oh, spy. That was weird that the spy managed to get me. That'd be the Demoman. Their snipers are suspiciously good, I have to say. Wow, I got a bunch of people. Ugh. Oh, I have 1 point of health. I'm dead. I'll put a few bombs there. Oh, I need health. Arrow got me. They're actually doing pretty good since we just joined the server and we're already the third best on our team. This map is really good for Demoman, both the last one we were on and this one. There's lots of good strategies with the Demoman. I can't go over all of it because there's a lot more complicated than some of the other classes. But spy sniper. Yeah, they're blowing up my mines in here. About to die. Back out. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Our allies aren't doing so well defending. A lot of Demomen. Probably too many on the team at this point, but like I say in every episode, can't play what you want. You gotta play what the team needs. Right now we need medic. Yeah, we're about to die. We're about to lose. Gonna do what I can. Put more mines around the carts. See how long it takes to reload this thing?
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Ah! Stupid crit pyro. That weapon was a little bit unbalanced. That flage detonator gets crits for. Your mines go away, by the way, when you get killed, so can't defend the cart as long as we're dead. I want to respawn. Okay, there we go. Good. I'll reload for a bit. I'm back to a corner so Spy doesn't get me. I think we pushed them back. I'm going to try to get some kills. There is a teleporter up there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get to it. Maybe if I shoot this way. Okay, I'm out of ammo. Wow, I killed someone with one grenade. Load. And we push them back, we might win. Thought we were gonna die, but I'm out of ammo again. That engineer actually put that dispenser in a really good place for us. There's a scout coming into the point. He's using the... Okay, maybe he's not coming. Someone must have got him. We have grenades back there, so we can blow them up if we need to. Oh. Ooh, I don't want to take damage right now. Got him. Okay, someone's a spy. I felt one. Load our gun. Oh, I don't want to die. We're actually doing really well. I wasn't expecting to win this round, but I think we might. I'll tell you what, if someone was playing the spy right now, we'd be screwed. But I guess they don't have a spy. Because we're all having our backs turned to the enemies right now. Or to their back.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Wow, I can't believe we pushed them back. Like I said, very good map for the Demoman. Oh, there's a spy. I told you. There's a spy. Watch out. Sentry guns down. Sentry got the engineer. Or spy got the engineer. I told you a spy would really kill us if one came. There he is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna be close. We all got pushed out because of that spy.
Mission ends in
Spy camping the spawn, I think. I'm gonna try to go kill him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Victory.
Wow, we did it. Wow, I wasn't expecting a win, but we did it. That's all the time I have for this episode, though, so I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.